So the mid-season finale of Power Book 2 Go Season 4 is out. Let's talk about it. If this isn't already clear, there will be spoilers, so if you haven't seen it yet, don't watch this. Save it, come back later. On the first night? I guess all it takes these days is a few shots and a little bit of spitting game. Like, it's the first night. Come on. Like, does this remind you of somebody else? Just like her mother. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, like father, like son, like mother, like daughter. I mean, we knew this was gonna come, and I said this a while back ago, a few episodes when Davis and Noma were flirting with each other. I think it was last episode too. Like, this was gonna happen. Noma's out here just getting dicked down by everybody in the game. And I don't think she realizes how much dangerous of a position she's putting herself in by just throwing herself around all these men. Then she had the nerve to try to tell her daughter, drugs are ruining people's lives, blah, blah, blah. You're a whole drug dealer who murdered her father. But this storyline is gonna unravel very, very soon. Look out for this in part 2. Kane was 100% right when he said that having this baby could definitely ruin Diana's life, and I completely agree. But I think he's 100% wrong when he tried to say that Tariq is the reason that this family's been ruined. Y'all are the reason this family's been ruined. Monet's the reason this family's been ruined. Nothing that's happened with the Tejadas is really Tariq's fault. Like, Diana's the one who chose to mess with Tariq. She was the one who was pressed for him. Like, he wasn't really even like thirsty like that. And this whole storyline of trying to bring back the families together is fucking stupid to me. Y'all literally tried to kill each other. There's no coming back from that. There's no way it's gonna work. And the fact that they even tried to do this, come on now, we all know how this is gonna end. She gonna die. I mean, they foreshadowing it. She gonna die. She's gonna lose the baby. Now that we know that she's gonna keep it, I mean, we both know the only reason she want to keep this baby is so she can keep Tariq in her life, because she's been thirsty for this nigga since season 1. Diana is gonna get up out of here, and her quote-unquote son will never see the light of day. Again, keyword son, because that's apparently what she's going to be having. Let's keep an eye on this. Remember that. How in the fuck do you lose a cage fight in your own cage that you built, that you grew up in? Add on to that, you lose by using brass knuckles? This was very disappointing. They hyped up this whole fight, bro, just for nothing, just for Kane to win in such a goofy ass way. I didn't like this shit at all. This bitch gonna die too. She gonna die too. And Brayden needs to stop fucking with her. This bitch literally tried. No, she didn't try. She literally put acid in Tariq's drink. Acid. And Brayden's still fucking with her. Like nothing happened. Bro's moving exactly like Tommy, bro. And he's about to go through a lot in part 2. Trust me. Once she gets smoked, if y'all think he's turning dark now, it's about to get real bad. Finally got the hallucination scene. We see Tariq here with his young little son. You got Diane in the background. And I don't know, man. I just felt like this scene was very rushed. I feel like it had a lot of potential, but they just rushed it. Everything has just felt rushed this season, and maybe because it's the final season they're trying to jam in all these storylines and things, it just felt rushed. I did understand the concept of what they were trying to do, right? They were trying to get Tariq to leave behind his older self, and you see that the Tariq that he's hugging is the same Tariq that killed Ghost. Like, he has the same fit on. Like, that's what he needs to turn back into, that merciless, fearless person who's not worried about nobody but getting to his goals. And I think that's what we're going to see in part 2. Like, we're going to see a apex predator Tariq. I told y'all this dude was gonna be the real villain for season 3. I told y'all that Noma was just some distraction, right? She's not a threat to Tariq at all. He's already clapping Anya's cheeks. He got Noma in the bag. This dirty Fed, this is the dude we need to worry about. And I said this before the season started. Y'all kept trying to say, oh, he's just gonna be another Fed, just like the ones we've seen in the past. No. This nigga's different, bro. Like, he's actually wild, and he killed somebody right in front of Drew, like without hesitation. And he's like, oh, I need a 35% cut. It's about to get wild. Diana's right. And what did Tariq expect? You cannot raise a game in this life, bro. You just can't. We've seen it, what happened with Ghost. Like, you can't raise a kid in this life and have a long-term future and be successful. And Diana's 100% right. But what did you think was gonna happen when you had a kid with a nigga who's literally in the game, and she's delusional in herself, thinking that she's gonna get out? Like, her family isn't in the game too. You ain't got no money, you ain't got no resources. What you gonna do? Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait until part 2, man. This was an underwhelming mid-season finale. I expected so much more, but hopefully part 2 is better, and I'm definitely gonna keep making the content, getting you guys